a lot of pressure when you're filming a YouTube video all about hair. It's gotta look really good. Hey you guys, my name is May. If this is your first time with me, welcome. If you've been with me for a long time, thanks so much for coming back to my channel. We are gonna talk all about hair today. All my secrets, my tools, hair growth, just everything. I wish you guys could see in front of me right now. I've got everything laid out. We're gonna talk about it all. My hair and eyelashes are the top questions that I get asked in the beauty department, and so I wanted to sit down and film this for you guys. Now, I have to say that I am very lucky that this is all my own real natural hair. My hair is very thick, but that being said, it's also very coarse, and growing up, I had a really hard time managing my hair. It was very curly, very frizzy. So it hasn't always been easy. It's literally been years of me trying to figure out my hair. You know, imagine being like a teenager or preteen even, and those years are so awkward anyway. And then on top of that, trying to figure out my hair, it was not fun and not always pretty. But thankfully my mom was like always trying to research things to kind of help me as well. And it was a lot of trial and error. I just literally did everything, and I became an expert in all things hair. So I'm not a trained hairstylist. I just want to share with you guys what I do now and kind of the things that I've learned over the years that they've worked really well for me, I think. I mean, I'm happy with my hair now, but again, it did take me a long time to get here. So I wanted to tell you guys about the texture of my hair. Just know that these things that I'm sharing with you have worked well for my type of hair. Even if your hair texture is different than mine, a lot of the tips and tricks that I'm gonna share with you guys about hair growth especially, and kind of just taking care of yourself, those will apply across the board. These are kind of universal tips, and then some things will probably do better with my type of hair than someone that has really thin hair. So I do have a lot of hair, and it does take a super long time to style it. I haven't found any hacks for cutting down on styling time. I get a lot of questions about that. And honestly, the only thing I can tell you guys is don't wash your hair that often. Now, I think that tip is something that applies in a lot of different scenarios. First of all, we don't need to be washing our hair every single day. Like, I can't think of a single person who needs to wash their hair every day. Now, if you're like super sweaty and you had a really hard workout and you feel like you need to wash your hair, okay, I mean, maybe. But still, even in that situation, washing your hair can really strip it of its natural oils. Also, a lot of the shampoos and the conditioners that we use are very damaging to our hair. The scalp is skin, and the shampoos and conditioners that you use are gonna go through your skin and also impact your body. So I just don't think we need to be washing our hair. Also, I know a lot of you feel like you have to wash your hair every day, but you can train your hair to not have to wash it every day. I keep looking at the viewfinder because I'm like, does my hair look okay? All right, anyway. So yeah, you don't have to wash your hair every day. And how do you train your hair to not have to do that? You just don't wash it. So I know it may be a little bit gross at first and you may feel really like oily, but just give it a chance. You can definitely oil train your hair. I probably wash my hair once every 10 days or so. Sometimes in the summer it's a little less, like if I am working out a lot or it's super sweaty or if I'm in the water, the lake or something, I'll definitely want to rinse out, you know, whatever was in my hair. But washing it full on with shampoo and conditioner, I just don't think is necessary every day. And I really think that that's contributed to the health of my hair. So yeah, I don't wash it that often. So I should have said this in the beginning, but I'm gonna address a few different areas. So my number one overarching tip is I don't wash my hair. But I wanna talk about a few different areas. So we're gonna talk about hair growth, I'll talk about supplements, and then products and tools, and then just kind of like extra miscellaneous things that I wanna mention to you guys. So let's talk about hair growth. I have noticed that as I've gotten a little bit older, my hair is just kind of not growing as much as I would like it to. So the first thing I did was get a scalp massager. So I got this one from Brio, and my friends at Brio were nice enough to sponsor this video so that I could share more with you guys about this tool. I love this thing, and this turned out to be such a perfect partnership because I had been looking for a scalp massager. Most of you know that I studied natural health. I was really interested in how microcirculation can help to stimulate hair growth, and this mini scalp massager from Brio does just that. First of all, I love that it just like fits in my hand. It's very compact, very portable. It's on right now, and you guys can tell it doesn't make a lot of noise at all, and these little nodes are just moving around. This thing is amazing. Even if it didn't have any of these microcirculation benefits, it just feels so good. The other day I was getting a migraine and I was like, let me try this thing on my head and see if it helps my migraine, and it was a miracle worker. So you can also use it on other parts of your body too. Also was having some sciatic nerve pain. I'm just like really falling apart over here. But anyway, I also used this on my lower back and just like the back of my thighs, and it was amazing. So it's not a medical device. I mean, it doesn't like claim to cure anything, but it's just a massager and it feels really good. But it does actually have hair growth benefits. So it stimulates this microcirculation. You can take this thing into the shower. It's waterproof. So if you're gonna put a deep conditioner on your hair, let it sit in your hair for a little while, and then before you rinse it out, you can use this to really massage it into your hair. Your head will feel amazing. Your scalp will feel amazing. You will get that deep conditioner even deeper into your hair, and then you can wash it out. This is the base. I mean, the footprint on this thing is amazing. It's so tiny. I just keep it plugged in right next to my bed, and I use it at night, in the morning. Just who doesn't want to use a little mini scalp massager that you can use everywhere? Oh, and one other thing, you can also use it for acupressure points, which I also learned about in my natural health studies. So this is amazing for the acupressure points as well. Honestly, I love this thing so much, and I think it's a wonderful tool to help with hair growth. All right, the second thing that helps with hair growth, you guys had to know that I was gonna mention this. It is collagen. All right, so collagen. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I'm always sharing about collagen. And for me, it's probably my #1 supplement. Now, I love it because I do notice a difference in my hair, skin, and nails. It helps hair to grow, it helps my nails to grow, it helps my skin feel really just bright. And I love the added bonuses of protein, which I think is amazing. I don't use protein powders anymore because the collagen supplements that I take from Vital Proteins are filled with protein. And so I don't ever use protein powder like in a smoothie. I use this collagen in my morning coffee. I use it in smoothies. You can use it in baking. Not this one because this is the collagen latte flavor. It has like cacao and caramel in it, so don't put this in like your spaghetti sauce. But the normal unflavored collagen peptides you can put in anything. Like I said, spaghetti sauce, you can put it when you're baking, if you're making cookies, whatever it is. I put collagen in everything. I'm gonna have everything linked down below for you guys. So is my hair still looking okay for this hair video? Anyway, I'm gonna have everything linked for you guys, but Vital Proteins is the only collagen source that I trust because I know this company, I have researched the company and the products, and I really believe in it. This is not sponsored by Vital Proteins, but you guys should know that anything that I share, whether it's sponsored or not, are truly things that I love and enjoy, and I would never share anything with you guys that I'm not actually using and loving in my own life. So anything that's a part of my life and that I use, I share with you guys. So you guys know collagen is part of my daily routine, and it has really tremendously helped my hair, skin, and nails. And then again, added benefits of protein. It's really great for gut health. I just can't say enough good things about it. All right, let's talk products and tools. So I get a lot of questions about how I do these wavy curls, and I'm currently using this T3 wand. This is my general philosophy about most things in life. I don't think that you have to spend a ton of money to get amazing results. Now, some things are worth the money, but I don't think that a curling wand is something that you need to spend a lot of money on. These T3s are very expensive. I got mine from TJ Maxx. So just check around. I don't think that you have to spend tons of money. I think there are other ones that would work just as great. And honestly, if this wasn't at TJ Maxx, I wouldn't have bought it full price retail somewhere else because I just need this thing to get hot. That's all I need. I'm gonna be damaging my hair no matter what. And so I just don't think like ceramic, titanium, like all these things, at the end of the day, I don't think it matters. Now, again, I have really coarse, thick hair, and so it probably can take a little bit more than someone that had really fine hair. So I think this is one of those times that if you do have really fine, thin hair, maybe you want to do a little bit more research and see what things would be better for your hair type. But for me and my hair type, I found that it really doesn't matter. The thing that's most important is that it's a wand. So I don't like curling irons when I'm trying to get this look. I like these wands because they don't have a clip. If you have a curling iron and you don't want to get a wand, but you want to try to recreate this, then you can always use it and not open the clip. So I've done that in a pinch before and it's worked great. So don't feel like you have to go out and buy a whole new thing, but I really do love these wands, and I do use heat on my hair. I know it's not that great for it, but I love the wands that taper, and I use a 1-inch wand. I'll show you guys really quickly. If you want to see a hair tutorial, like a step-by-step of how I achieve this look, let me know in the comments down below and I can film that for you guys. But just really quickly, I hold this at an angle coming from the opposite side, and then I wrap away from my hair. From my face. Does that make sense? So always wrap away from your face. So for me, that same philosophy of not spending a lot of money on tools also applies to hair care products. I don't think that you have to spend a ton of money on shampoo and conditioner. I'm not loyal to one specific brand. I do tend to spend a little bit more on my shampoo and conditioner, only because I don't want a lot of the junk, a lot of the sulfates and things like that, but I'm not loyal to one specific brand. And again, because I don't wash my hair that often, I don't feel as bad spending a little bit more money on my shampoo and conditioner because it lasts for so long. Now, the one product that I do really love and I do spend money on is this Moroccan Oil Shimmer, Glimmer Shine. That's what it's called, Glimmer Shine. Okay, the reason why I like this, I do like the Moroccan oil, like the actual oil itself. And when I owned a hair salon, which if you haven't been with me for a while and this is your first video, you may not know that I used to own a blowout bar that turned into a full-on hair salon spa. We did eyelash extensions, everything. And so when I owned that, we did sell Moroccan oil and Kevin Murphy, and I really liked both of those. And I liked the oil, and I would use it because we would have it in the salon. But again, it wasn't something that I thought was like completely necessary. And I would really just only put it on my ends. But this Glimmer Shine, I really, really love. And I do think that this is something that's worth it. I love the smell. I just put it again on my ends. Don't go too close to your scalp because it can be kind of oily, but it does really make your hair shiny. Okay, 2 final things that I want to talk about. First of all, I have a lot of gray hairs. I've had them for a long time. I feel like I've got them kind of prematurely. And I do color my hair. This is my natural hair color. I just use like a color that's similar to that to cover my grays. But as I was doing my natural health studies, I read that in Chinese medicine, you can take the supplement He Shu Wu for gray hairs. So I haven't started taking it yet. This supplement is from Root and Bones. Well, I have taken He Shu Wu as an immune booster, but I've never taken it specifically for gray hairs. So I'm gonna start taking this. I can't speak to whether it works or not, but I'm gonna see if it does. Actually, I read that gray hairs are a form of vitiligo, which if you're familiar, kind of takes the pigment out of skin. So I started researching gray hairs, but this is something that's just kind of interesting to me. I'm not like too bothered by my gray hairs. I remember my first job as a lawyer out of law school. My boss told me I had just like one random gray hair, and he was like, that's like your antenna. That's how you download all your information, and that's why you're so smart. So anyway, I've had them. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I mean, I do color them, but anyway, I just think it's really interesting. So I will report back about this. I'll share it on Instagram. All right, and the final thing I want to say about hair is that just like any other part of our body, hair, I think specifically, is really impacted by our mental and emotional state and how stressed we are. So just keep that in mind if you're trying to grow your hair or improve the quality of your hair's falling out. Again, I'm not your doctor. I'm not giving you medical advice, but I think it's worth kind of re-examining all the aspects of your life, because I talk about this at every opportunity that I have. I will always say it, but I really believe that all of these different things are linked. So our mental, emotional, and physical well-being are really interconnected. And so if one area of your life is lacking, it can impact the other areas. So also take a look at how much stress you have in your body and look at the foundations of health. If you're drinking water, how your diet is, what foods are you eating, what thoughts are you thinking, because all of that can impact your hair and every other thing. I hope this was interesting and fun for you guys. Like I said, I get so many questions about my hair and eyelashes, which is also hair. So anyway, I hope that was fun and informative for you guys. Let me know if you have any questions. If you have any hair care tips or secrets, leave a comment down below. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. I would love to have you as part of my community. I talk about all the things that I love, and sometimes it's beauty, sometimes it's organization, sometimes it's business, sometimes it's travel. It's just whatever I enjoy, I want to share with you guys. So I'd love to have you join my community and subscribe. Come on over to Instagram, and I hope to see you again real soon. Bye.